Projectors are a rare breed. Only 20% of the population are projectors, which means that the world is not made for projectors. Now, intuitively, projectors know that they're different. They look at the world around them and they don't feel like they fit in. Often this can result in the feeling that something's wrong with them. Well, I'm here to tell you that nothing's wrong with you. You, my friend, are just a projector. I'm Amanda Horvath and I am a 4-1 projector, and I have to say I'm pretty emotional over creating this video because it wasn't that long ago that I was sitting in your shoes watching a video on YouTube about what a projector was. Fast forward to almost 3 years later, I am sitting in front of you as an individual that has deeply grabbed onto this system and allowed it to transform my life more than anything else that I've discovered previously. I have poured my heart into creating this video of what I want projectors to know when they first get started with it, and I hope that this video kickstarts a journey that is absolutely life transformational for you. So with that, let's dive into what it looks like to be a projector. Part 1, your destiny. If you have lived your life feeling like you don't fit in, it's because you don't. Projectors are not meant to be part of a group, and it can feel very uncomfortable when we are trying to fit in. And that's because we are here to lead a group. And when we are not in that leadership role or being recognized for the gifts that we can offer others, it can create this bitterness or resentment and this ugliness where we feel like we have advice to share and we're bursting at the seams trying to share it, standing on the rooftop, shouting with a megaphone, attempting to be heard, and our advice is falling on deaf ears. The experience of this energy for others is like a fly buzzing around in your kitchen as you are trying to cook, and it is driving you crazy. That is how other people look at projectors when they are not invited to share the advice that they have. But here's the thing, you're here to stand out. You are here to be recognized, and you have an aura that is naturally going to pull the right people to you. They won't expect you to do or be anything other than yourself. They merely want your guidance. And when you find these people, it will fill every piece of your soul. The trick is knowing how to draw these people in and recognize who they are. Part 2, relax and observe. You likely have one of two responses to this statement. The first, nope, not me. You are an Energizer bunny. You can keep going and going and going, and you just don't want to stop. You want to make things happen. You definitely do not resonate with not having energy. And you often look at those around you and feel like, why can't they do as much as I can do? If that's your reaction, I want you to stop for a second and look into your past at the relationship that you have had with burnout. Maybe it was a health issue that you experienced or a deep fatigue that took months to recover from. The second response is, thank God, I need to relax. You're in that burnout right now and you are tired of running on that hamster wheel. Your body is telling you that you need to stop, but you don't see a way out. Both responses are completely acceptable and normal experiences. Projectors are what we call non-energy types in human design. Now, you might have access to some energy, and you can look at your chart and see if you have any of these 3 centers colored in within your chart. That means that you do have some energy, but even if you do, it's not sustainable. All projectors will have this center as white within their chart. The white is where you will be receptive to other people's energy. Now, every center, the big shapes within the chart, have a different theme to them. The theme of this center is to be a doer. It carries what we call life force energy in human design. I like to think about this as a motor with renewable fuel. So long as that motor has gas in its tank, it can keep running. Only generators and manifesting generators have this center defined in their chart, and they make up 70% of the population. So likely your mom, dad, brother, sister, or all of them are generators. So you have grown up around this energy and been conditioned by it to be a doer. And because of the mechanics of how this works, when you take in their energy, you are going to amplify it. So it's going to seem like you have twice as much as they do. Think about an electric guitar. When you strum it, when it is not plugged into an amp, it's relatively quiet. But when you plug that bad boy in, woo, can it sing? The lesson is that you are not here to be a doer. You are here to observe the doers around you and guide them in using their energy more efficiently. When you get caught up on acting in this energy and becoming the doer, it's going to distract you from your true gift. Hey, before moving on, let's be projector friends. Go ahead and let me know who you are in the comment section below and how this information is resonating with you, and I'll definitely be sure to hit you back. Part 3, hone your gift. As a projector, you are here to be deeply sensitive to the other, to feel their energy, recognize, and know how to guide it. Your focus is on efficiency and developing systems for things to run much smoother. Ring a bell? Projectors are system nerds. You need to go deep into a system in order to fully understand it. So for this reason, education is huge. For me personally, the system that I dove deep into is video production and online marketing. For others, this might be nutrition, medicine, or psychology. Wherever your curiosity leads, that's where you're meant to be, no matter how weird or niche it is. Absorb the information in whatever subject you're interested in. Study the people within it and how things operate, and you'll naturally find your gift. You likely already have. But remember, not everyone wants your gift. One of the best analogies for understanding this obsession that projectors can have on certain subjects is a projector child that goes to the lake on vacation with his parents. In the lake, he finds frogs are on the side, and he looks at the tadpoles and how they turn into the frog and all of the steps in between, and he becomes obsessed with it. His parents buy him books on this subject and encourage his gift. Then he goes back into the classroom, and all he is talking about is frogs. Everyone in his classroom is tired of hearing about it and couldn't care less. He is feeling very disheartened about his gift of frogs or his obsession, feeling like he has no outlet to talk about it. And then the teacher, who is about to teach about frogs for whatever reason, decides that he is perfect for this and pulls him up to the front of the class to be able to share everything that he knows about them. And then the rest of the class sees it and recognizes his gift at that moment in time. So the question becomes, how do you get pulled up to the front of the class? Part 4, success. In order to attract the right people and opportunities into your life, you need to learn to wait for the invitation. Now, this can be one of the most challenging parts of being a projector when you first discover it. But over time, I am telling you, you are going to love this approach. It's very tempting to be this person that wants to go after their dreams and initiate in life, but that can create tons of stress and anxiety as a projector. You're likely feeling it in your life right now. Instead, you need to focus your limited energy on honing your gift and wait for the right people to recognize your wisdom and invite you to guide them to success. When this happens, your years of studying and deep learning will come into play. You won't have to do anything except for show up and share. It will feel effortless. You may even question that you're actually providing any value at all, because for so many years you've been conditioned to think that the only value that you provide is actually doing something tangible for someone. This is the conditioning that the projector has to step out of in order to fully accept who they are and the role that they play in society. Now, this might be disheartening to hear in this moment, because you might be thinking, yeah, but I can't just wait for the invitation. I need to make money now. And I understand, because as someone that was raised as a manifesting generator who is all about going after her goals and became an entrepreneur as a solopreneur that's doing everything myself, I know how challenging it can be to step out of that doer role. My number one tip is to trust the process and that everything is unfolding in perfect timing. This video came to you at the right time for a reason. Trust it. This is an invitation for you to start a new journey, one where you are a guide and not a doer. And when you deeply feel into that, I bet that feels so freeing. For right now, you don't need to change anything. This is one of the biggest lessons that I've learned in human design. As you learn about this system and have this awareness, you can't unsee it. The way that things will move from here moving forward is that you're going to become aware of the invitations that come in. You'll continue honing that craft and see those invitations. And over time, those invitations will start to align with the energy that is truly who you are and is not going to lead to burnout. If you're interested in going on this journey yourself, because let's be real, there's no other path that you can go on once you learn about this wisdom, at least it wasn't for me, then I invite you to subscribe to this channel because I'm currently sharing the journey that I am going on and the business changes that are happening behind the scenes, as well as I move from being this doer into the role of a guide and truly living in alignment to my natural energy and having success on this journey. The bottom line is that you're not alone. We can do this together. Now that you know the basic information of what it is to be a projector, I highly suggest booking a reading with a human design specialist. That's what I did right after watching the first video to kick it off, and that's because this system is very complex, and having someone that knows the information to very quickly distill who you are for you is a good kickoff point. I have gone back and listened to that reading multiple times as through my deconditioning journey and picked up little things here and there, because ultimately this is an experiment. None of it is definitive. It's about learning something and then trying it on to see how it works for you. I offer readings, and so do several other people online. So whoever you feel that you vibe with, I highly recommend booking a session. It will be worth every penny. And if after booking a session you want to continue binge watching videos, there are several on the screen right here to dive deeper into this information. I am telling you, you are about to have an incredibly life transformational experience, and I feel so honored to be the one to help you kickstart this journey. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.